Hi guys, this is BowtoBobbin making a controller review. I didn't intend to do this right now. I meant to be doing a commentary introduction, but seeing as I'm taking this back today, for reasons I'll explain later on, I have really no choice on making this now. I may upload it in a different order so that I do have the introduction in place, but for now, this is gonna go up straight away as long as the audio is fine. If I have to edit the audio, put a different audio on, then obviously it'll just go on after the introduction video. But anyway, getting into it, this is the Afterglow AX.1 wired controller. Somewhere on the packaging it says, there it is. #1 selling wired controller. See, that's one of the main reasons as to why I bought it, along with the main function I'll show you here, of the lights. I mean, it was the same price, £25, as the Microsoft wired one, which I knew would be fine because I've got one myself, another one myself. But I was looking for one for my FPS games and one that wasn't faulty like my other one. Anyway, I'm going to look at the good points and the bad points. I'm a believer of Driftor. He made a video explaining he does the positives and negatives of a controller review, even though he gets paid for some of them. I mean, I don't know, some or all, but basically I'm going to be doing that. And we'll start off with the controller, the buttons at the front. We'll start off on the front with these buttons are quite responsive. I like that about this controller. The buttons are really responsive, like these ones here, A, B, Y, and X, and the directional buttons. Going on to the bad points of the front, the main reason why I'm getting rid of it as well. These analog sticks here. I mean, you can hold it to say there and no movement, but then you have to push it right to the edge to get any sort of movement from it. And I need a pretty responsive controller, otherwise I dislike the controller if it's not that responsive. Because I'm playing things like Call of Duty, as you might have seen from my previous videos. I'm making those kind of videos soon. I mean, I've got that Moab one coming up, but basically I need a controller that's responsive in the analog sticks. Going on to the back buttons here, I mean, these buttons I dislike as well. That's another negative. You press it there, and that's where the sensor is. If you press it here, it's like a soft point, so even if you press it down to halfway, there's no sensor picking that up. So obviously, Call of Duty, that would be your special grenades. You press that down to there and it won't do anything. You have to hold it there, otherwise nothing will happen. Same with the triggers, they don't respond until quite far down. So for me that is a negative. I mean, could be a positive to other people, but for me that's a negative, because there's no biting point until at least halfway down, where I need it to be quite close to how you press it down. Going on to the back of it now, you have the button down here for the lights. What you do is, if I turn that off now, leave it for a while, then on, off, it didn't even work then, you see. Right. Sometimes, if you turn it on, it will go off by itself. On, off, on, no button, off. I don't know if I've got a faulty controller in any way. It's not very good anyway. If I manage to get a faulty controller just from, I never even looked at a review of it or anything, and I ended up getting a faulty one. That would have been quite unlucky. But yeah, anyway, general thought of this controller is pretty negative, hence why getting rid of it, obviously. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're playing games like Final Fantasy, for example. That's half decent with it. And I mean, for Final Fantasy, you only need left analog stick and the A button for the most part. I mean, you press Y for inventory. or on the game that I'm playing. Call of Duty, it's not really suitable. It's cheap for a controller that you're just gonna use for any other game other than shooting games where you may need. I mean, I have my sensitivity on 14 on Black Ops 2, and when you move it to there, no movement, move it to all the way to the side, and you'll end up doing a 360 without even seeing the enemy. So I need a new controller for that, basically. Hence why no Black Ops 2 videos are coming up as well, if anybody was wondering. But yeah, that's the end of it. I'll probably put this as a video response to Driftor's video explaining his moles, as it were, on his video. But yeah, commentary introduction should be before this one. If it's not, then I'll explain now that I will be doing some Guitar Hero videos as well. Responses would be great for what I should do next. I mean, I would make a video of all the different games that I've got, and then if anybody's interested, I will basically just do a playthrough, tips guides, achievement guides, you name it, and I'll probably be able to do it on some of the games that I've got, and others I will do my own research if I have to. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.